Welcome to the first episode of Philly Fan UK. In this episode, I'll be reviewing and grading the Eagles' free agency signings as of the 28th of March 2022. First up, we have Haason Reddick, the 27-year-old from Carolina on a 3-year $45 million deal. I think this is our best free agent acquisition in recent memory, and 23.5 sacks coming from a linebacker is great. Whether we play at defensive end or linebacker is still to be decided, but I hope Jonathan Gannon is able to utilise him in a variety of positions and schemes. Next up is the release and re-signing of Fletcher Cox. What is there really to say about Cox? He's an Eagles legend and I hope he retires with the team. His form may have dipped in recent years, but some may argue this is due to him being double teamed more. Either way, Cox still causes defensive coaches to consider him in their game plans. Another player we have brought back is Boston Scott. While Scott may not have the ceiling or even the floor of Sanders, he is at least a very capable back in the same vein as Darren Sproles, who fills out our running back committee well. For under $2 million for 1 year, I'm happy with this deal, especially if he turns up against the Giants as he tends to do. Now for the more controversial one. Eagles have signed 27-year-old Zach Pascal on a 1-year $1.5 million deal from the Colts, reuniting him with former OC in Nick Sirianni. Pascal only caught 38 passes, 384 yards and 3 touchdowns last year, but this was under former Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz. The Eagles wide receiver group is in dire need of an upgrade, even with the emergence of Devontae Smith. Whilst Pascal is not a terrible player by any means, I don't believe he moves the needle for us at all. However, with the way that the receiver market exploded this year, I don't think a cheaper option was available, and maybe this does indicate how he is leaning towards drafting a wide receiver in the first round. Another great pickup is Kyzir White, who the details of his contract have not yet been revealed besides the length only being for 1 year. Eagles have always struggled with our linebacker group, and White brings some skill to that group with his off-ball abilities. He's a definite upgrade over Singleton, who left this off-season to the Broncos. He was the Chargers' leading tackler last season, and at only 26 could become a long-term starter for the Eagles. Lastly, but not least, Derek Barnett. No information about the deal has come out yet, and the money involved in this deal really determines if it's a good signing or not. Barnett is clearly very talented, but often gets into pointless trouble on the field and can disappear for games. He's only had 22 sacks in 5 years after being selected 14th overall in 2017. With Brandon Graham and Josh Sweat returning, he probably won't be starting in 2022.